and today on Redbud we have two amazing guests with us today. Yes, and we're going to talk about women and body positivity, and they're going to share some amazing tips on defying aging, which I definitely need. And this is Stephanie Chen!
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to have you guys on our show.
大家好.
Leho.
Leho. Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Chang, singer from Hong Kong.
Singer, like just so humble.
I'm Utah. I'm a fitness trainer.
What is a age to you? What's in a number?
I try to not think about the age, even though it's happening more frequently lately. But when I start worrying, I'll just tell myself to not think about the number and just check on how I feel. Just kind of relax and go with the flow, and just always check that you're happy and content and that you feel loved by your family and friends, and I think that's the most important.
So important.
My husband always remind me I'm an adult. I'm actually a mom. I have
like
responsibilities. But my problem is I always think I'm only 24.
24, very exact,
Only
24.
thinking
I'm like an immature 16-year-old, right? But I think we can't be defined by our age. It's just a number, and I don't want people to look at me and be like, oh, you dance really well for your age, or you guys look hot for your age, right? We want to be,
just hot.
We're just hot, right? I mean, what you guys are. How do you guys feel in this industry? Because you're always on social media, and it seems like everybody keeps getting younger and younger. Is there so much pressure?
That's why I'm just forgetting about my age, and I just go with people that actually lift me up, and people that actually work with me, have the same mindset and stuff like that. Just keeps me going and stay positive.
Yeah.
But I do have my birth year tattoo in my arm to remind myself.
Okay, if you want to know, it says
1975. I'm 47 years old this year.
It says positive.
It's a positive
Yeah.
and humble, of course.
I think mainly it's just be focused on what you do, your work. You work hard and you just focus more on yourself, and you try to improve yourself instead of always comparing yourself with other people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna make your life more difficult.
How can we overcome this mindset of, aging being such a fearful thing, and
Is it that fearful?
becoming invisible? A lot of women feel that way. I look at you two, and I'm like, if you were in the States right now, people would be like, I need to see your ID to make sure you can get into this club, right?
We always talk about self-love, but self-love it's not just there and talk about it. We just actually have to learn ourselves. Especially when I was pregnant with my son, and then
It's hard to believe, right? I've seen her stomach, and I'm like, where do those children come out of
What are
your
you
arm?
talking about? What about right?
I'm not joking. I gained 60 pounds in my first pregnancy. Not on my baby. He was actually underweight, all on me. To be honest, I'm in a very, very shallow industry, fitness industry. The first thing you see a trainer is not, how well she teach, how good she is. No, it's not how good she looks, right? How big he is.
Yeah.
That is a very, very shallow industry. But I just have to step out of it, that I accept who I am. I'm a mom now.
On social media, there's all these amazing women who are pregnant or just had a baby, but their bodies look so hot with or without filters. They're looking so incredible. Some people are like, you shouldn't fight it. You should be proud of your age and let your hair grow out. But I'm like, no. When I see one strand, I'm like, I need to cover that. I want to feel good.
As in covering that gray hair?
Yeah, I don't want my
that's
gray
okay.
hair. Yeah, it's okay, right? If you want to do that, or if you want to get tattoos all over your body and you're 40 something, I think it's fine, right?
Think more on what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Then there's no age boundary in that.
I'm kind of saying with Stephanie, for me, there's no limit. There's no
We
limit.
know that. If you look
With
at her
Utah.
IG, you're like, this woman. I mean, first of all, you look so hot in your photos. I'm like, I want to take hot photos of myself before I get any older, and then when I'm 90, I'm gonna look back and
I'm coming from an angle that I feel that I need to embrace myself. I'm celebrating my body. I'm celebrating my openness, my happiness for myself.
Yeah.
Even though I put it on social media, but it's me.
What are like the main things that you think keep you on track to looking your best?
But I always say, like, if you have regular exercise,
Yeah.
eat relatively healthy, actually whatever it is that makes you feel good.
Sleep is super important to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You
So
can
I
tell
make
you
sure-
sleep well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
make sure I sleep enough every day.
How many hours of sleep do you get?
6 to 8.
Okay, guys, this
Write
is
it down.
really important. If you want to look like Stephanie, you need 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
There's a new exercise that I've been doing. It's called gyrotonic. It works a lot with your spine, and yeah, I think that's also very important to find an exercise that you super enjoy.
I have brain surgery, so I try to really focus. It makes such a difference what I eat. So I really focus on things like kale and matcha and pumpkin seeds. Like I have to overdose myself on those things. And then I have like a better day where I'm walking straighter, or, you know, my memory is a little bit sharper. But, you know, like that being said, I still love my alcohol and I would eat bottomless French fries if I could. But what are your like cheat day foods?
Definitely fried chicken.
I love cheese, dairy stuff, yeah. And I'm a super huge dessert person, so I would.
Are you? I can't tell.
I love
What are
the
your
sweetest
go-tos?
things. Sometimes a good cha dao, condensed milk with tea. Once in a while, I think it's important to, you know, again, make yourself happy.
Make yourself happy. That's the theme today, right? What do you kind of recommend as your like the holy grail?
Wow.
Give me the scoop.
I'll tell you all my secrets, don't worry.
Okay.
I can definitely do whatever to train my body to stay healthy and in good shape and stuff. But here, to be honest, I can't do much. So I have to go to professionals. So it's what I did. I did a little bit of filler here, a little bit of Botox here, and then try to do lifting. And I think regular facial would help. And I don't mind, and I openly talk about it, and I don't mind to do a little bit of Botox here and there, or filler in, because that makes me feel good. That's the most important thing. But everything is just a tiny, tiny little bit, and that actually doesn't really hurt.
Well, I just tend to gua sha. That's
Gua
the
sha.
most, yeah. I haven't done any laser or other surgeries yet. I don't know if I will be doing in the future.
After the show.
But then, yeah, for now, I feel that gua sha, it's good enough. I do that to stimulate the circulation, and while I'm doing good, I actually feel nice because way of, you know, I'm taking care of myself.
Let's talk mentally. Like what from the inside helps you to feel youthful on a daily basis?
Playing piano, watering my plants. I think it's constantly balancing life and work.
I love to play with my dogs.
Yeah. Oh, one of
Good
those things,
outside, right?
K-pop, right?
Yes!
I was like, that's so fascinating.
I drew them, and I had my tattoo artist to put them on my arms. This is
Oh my
K-pop.
God.
This is
K-pop.
yogi, yeah. Sometimes, you know, I love to play with my dogs and spend a little more time with the kids. And if I actually have extra time, and I love to help people. I know it sounds a little like, oh, is it just because in front of the camera you have to say it? But no, actually, I love to help others. Like, if I get the opportunity, I help with the homeless people, the people that just generally need help.
And exercise.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's way up there. I mean, we all need it. We definitely sit
Even
too
going
much.
for walks,
Yeah.
it helps a lot.
You don't need to do TRX, but you can just, or gyrotonic. You
Yeah.
can just
TRX.
go outside and go for a walk, and then you instantly feel like lifted,
Yeah.
right?
For me, I think is you find someone to train with you, to do something with you.
Yeah.
Like if you're like really that alone, go to join a gym to meet people there. That totally open your new world.
That was a life
Yeah.
changer for me. A lot of people our age have some limitations due to like knee injuries or back injuries and things like that, because, you know, although we want to feel like we're 20, our bodies are telling us otherwise. So can you show us some exercises that everyone can do at home that are like simple enough that we can just do at any time of the day in any space?
Let's do it. Let's get changed.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, so here we go. Let's do some exercise together.
Yeah.
All right. The first thing to do, I call it the heel to toe. So we're gonna sit down first in a squat. So your hands to the back with you and reach up to your toes from your heel to your toes. Yeah, all right, let's do it together.
Okay.
Here we go. Down and up, reach up. Now this is a good exercise because that definitely fire up all the muscles in your body, wake you up, and after that, and you feel, actually stand taller. All right, let's try 2 more times. Reach all the way up, down, and up. That's good. Whew. Okay.
That's a better warm-up than
getting
like
hot already.
this one that I always do.
Oh, that's funny though. Let's sit down. Now, a couple points that you need to know when we do squats. We need to lift the chest up, sit back with the hips, squeeze your abs nice and tight, reach your hands to the front just to balance your movement.
Okay.
Stand nice and tall. All right, let's do it again. Down and up. Keep the weight on your heels. Oh, look at you guys. Breathe out as you come up. 2. 1 more. Now, one more thing. I gotta turn to the front to show you. Your legs should be about hip width apart a little. Yeah. All right, last time. Woo! I'm getting a little hot right now.
And this is gonna make our bottom look like nice and firm.
Yes, but strong.
But how many should we do? Like we should do like, I don't know, 100?
It really, look, she's like,
Yeah,
I like that one
This
too.
is my favorite right now
yeah.
so far.
But generally speaking, if you want to do 10, do 10. But if you can do more, definitely, that's all welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it's singing, and for you, it's exercise. For me, what makes me feel really youthful is I like to dance. And what's good is it incorporates music and it incorporates exercise, but it also helps you to like train your brain, which is something as you get older, you stop using. Like we're not doing math anymore, thank God. But like we stop using our brain and it shrinks. Like it's not growing. There's no oxygen pumping into it and you're not utilizing it anymore. So today we're gonna try to learn new choreography. So randomly, we're gonna pick a song, a new song, and hopefully we know it. So we have the Gashapon. Fawn. Here you go. Oh.
Turn it.
Okay. Don't pick too many, because I'm not gonna learn that many. Okay. And then you have to put it. Go show them what we got. Pink Venom.
It's Pink Venom by Blackpink.
We got this. Yeah,
I always
let's
wanted to
do
do
it.
that. Let's do it.
If 中意我哋條片嘅話，記得幫手 comment、like 同埋 share， 做齊 CLS 三部曲 ，subscribe 埋我哋 channel， 撳埋隔離個鐘仔，咁就萬無一失啦。